All right, greetings everyone. My name is For Extraordinaire, and I'm just going to be doing a quick test before we actually start the stream. This is my stream as Japan, and we're doing Tokugawa, and hopefully we get to some city building shenanigans, as the cool kids say. But I think the start is going to be fine. We had a few Tundra starts, so I rerolled, obviously. I don't want to get curb stomped. I'm playing on a slightly higher difficulty. I think we're doing Emperor this time. I mean, I don't want to go to the point where I can't have a peaceful isolation of city building game, so I think Deity would be a bit tough for this start. But we're going to try to make the most use, I think, out of what we have so far. Okay. All right, so I think that should be good for now. Let me go ahead and I'm going to go settle on this hill. I think we have a decent start with the mountains here. My only issue and my main concern with this start is the fact that we are settling really, really close to the coast. And if you just look at Tokugawa's Bakuhan ability, it is a bit finicky because not only do you receive Malice's 2 international trade routes, but if you look at the second part of his ability, you also need to have your cities fairly close to the capital to start making use out of loyalty bonuses. And that loyalty bonus isn't going to be that big, but it encourages an insular play style, to say the least. But yes, we are doing a bit of a later settling start, and our initial yields are not too good. I hope we can buy this coffee out soon, but we'll have to see how we go from here. Okay. Yeah, not exactly a strong start here. I'm going to turn that into music real quick. Let me go to options. There's also a new features tab. All right, there we go. So I think that should be good to go. Where's this warning? All right, thank you. That's just one of the mods. I hope there's not too many incompatibility issues. We're going to go with Magnus first. I think that's a necessity on Tokugawa because of his trading bonuses. We need to get surplus logistics as soon as possible to start feeding our cities into the capital. And then I'm going to use the warrior to explore west as I kind of try to expand. If you guys notice any issues with the streaming quality, please let me know. I've been finicking around with it, but in the past, it's been fairly consistent. But just audio in general, I've been doing a lot of playing around with. We may have to take Hong Kong. Hong Kong is such a good city-state, but and all production city-states are, but he is a bit close for my liking. Okay, we're going to get the coffee in 3 turns, so hopefully we get out of this. The production on the upside is the one good thing, but we are not growing not growing much, I should say, from the Plains Hills tile here. Let us go ahead, and I think we'll probably... A monument wouldn't be a bad choice, but I think it's a bit much for our start at the moment. I apologize for the background noise. I think we grab a slinger here. And then we go for an early settler. Ooh, and we have Lake Retba. Okay. All right, this is drastically improving the start. The yields for Lake Retba itself are not that good, but if we decide to go for a religion, this is going to be an excellent tile, as we'll be getting a +4 and a +8 potentially if we go down the route of spamming our religion and trying to infest the enemies or neighbors with our missionaries. So it's becoming better, I would say. My only main complaint, I guess now, okay, Maui, good. My only main complaint now, I would say, is that we have a lack thereof. Okay, there's some river, but we don't have that much fresh water going on aside from this lake and that little river there. Okay. And we've been another city-state. Okay, Auckland. Good, good. But yeah, not getting that fresh water from Lake Retba. Obviously, we can't drink like salty water, but not getting that is kind of a punishment in of itself. We have some good mountains here. My computer is freaking out a bit because I'm doing the stream at the same time as I am loading up all these mods, so I think you may hear the fan in the background for a little bit. Okay, another city-state. Who is this? Okay, Antananarivo. So we have two great city-states here. Amazing, actually. We have Hong Kong and Auckland. Auckland grants bonuses to fishing boats, if I recall correctly. And then I think Hong Kong has a bonus. What is their bonus? Okay, productions towards city projects. That's not too bad. That'll definitely come in handy if we can grab the early suzerainty and get some envoys out there. Okay, so what are you doing? Hold on real quick. I think we could go for some chopping while we're at it. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a builder. Thankfully, we're working the coffee. So let me go and reassign you really quickly from the tea. And I think that should be enough to snag a builder within a considerable amount of time. And then we'll use our extra gold once we send out the slinger and the settler to get another city up. So it's not going to go to complete waste while we're kind of dawdling around. Okay, let's go for, I want to say animal husbandry. If we can discover a horse here, that would be fantastic. Okay. So let's go and send you to the east. And we're going to find a civ, I think, fairly soon. It looks like this river ends and maybe opens up into a lake right here. So if we have an isolated start, that'll be pretty decent. I'd like to have a neighbor at least for some tension and conflict to make the stream interesting. And it's not just straight city planning, but this jungle is going to be an issue if we want to set up a national park and go for it, some kind of culture victory. Okay, I'm thinking the east is our next location or locale for expansion. And what I'm going to do here next is I'm going to get the builder, produce it, and then chop out the woods here. Okay, these mountains are looking really, really nice. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, and then, of course, to follow and comply with Bakuhan, I think the first thing we're going to do is settle 6 tiles from the capital. So it's going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be a good location. This could be a good location. We'll have to see once we start chopping out and getting our builders out. But as our first chop and making use of Magnus's, I think, Overseer promotion, as it's called, we're going to get additional production from this chop here on the woods. And we can chop that out because we have mining research, I believe. Oh, no, we still need to research mining. Okay, once we get that, you're going to wait in place just for a little bit. And then we'll try to get some horses up and running. And then we can probably build that first and then start chopping. I think I'm going to go for a settler ASAP. Okay, we'll have you, I think, explore to the west just a tiny little bit. And then we'll have both fronts covered. You can go east. This would be a great location if there's not a mountain here. But yeah, if you guys have downloaded the mod, I think it's gone smoother for me, at least in terms of performance so far. The dev said while there has not been a lot of updates in terms of balance to the patch, they have been doing a lot with the engine and trying to make it more stable. So I think that's going to come at least in handy for people that have been running a lot of mods or having issues with Epic stores and connectivity. Okay, we're going to grab mining as promised. We don't have any horses, unfortunately, so it seems like that was kind of wasted time. Yeah, we have maize over there, but the horses in particular are lacking. Very, very lacking. So, no god of the open skies. It looks like there's not too much civilization out to the east here, which is a positive sign. Okay, there's a lot. Holy crap, look at those diamonds. The Gaul would be drooling. I think they'd get +3 alone from that. So I think diamonds are considered a mine and not a quarry. Okay, we got a promotion from that and experience. I'm going to go for Ranger because there's so much jungle here. It is ridiculous. Okay, our science is honestly a bit shabby here. For now, I think we'll settle on this hill right here. I'm not really seeing anything that would suggest otherwise for the moment. I could go for something a bit more aggressive, but again, we'll have to see. But yeah, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, probably this hill or this grassland spot here. Then again, we can always back settle, which is not a bad idea either. Let me go grab... I think a trader would be a good idea. Our capital is growing fairly slowly. Okay, here's Tomiri's. Where's her capital? Okay, that actually changes things. With that in mind, I think I'll actually go and try to establish some ground over here. I'm worried she's going to forward settle and kind of cock block me. And if she grabs those horses over here, that would be iffy. Okay, she won't take an immediate friendship declaration. Thank you. She is reciprocating, though. Okay, this is going to be an issue. Let's try to stall this. Hopefully we can kind of try to redirect her. Man, there are so many mountains here. Unreal. Okay, she is going, I think, where we want her to go. I am being greedy because we have so much space here. It is kind of funny, but I do need to be careful as Japan. We are going for an isolationist strategy, so she should be settling over there. Let me have you sit out on that one. Go over there. Let's go and grab a monument. I'm going to start chopping that out as soon as we get mining up. Okay, there we go. She's going to settle to the west, it looks like. Okay, I split them up on accident. I'll read chat real quick and see if we're popping off yet. Okay, there we go on that monument. Okay, I'm feeling iffy about this real quick. Yes, I agree completely. Machu Picchu would be excellent on this. I think we could probably place it somewhere like here to get that culture up and running. Perhaps we could go and do something like placing a government district here, get Machu Picchu here, or get Machu Picchu here, get the government district maybe here, and then chop this because I have a strategic chopping mod. Get a campus here, and then, like, I don't know, place a theater district maybe here. Can see how that works out. But yeah, we'll have to do a bit of chopping, I think, definitely. But thank you for the input. I appreciate it. Let's go and get... We don't have irrigation quite yet, and it's going to be hard to chop out some of this stuff, so I don't think a mine would be that useful. We could get the deer, though, so I think we might get that for the extra gold and start working them, if we can. I really want to get a friendship with Tomiris as soon as possible. Okay, and because of that, we're going to have to start building up our military, I think, definitely. Let's go get a warrior. Okay, she's not moving where I want her to do. I was hoping she'd settle in place and just do a crappy no fresh water start for her city there. Okay, we'll get this. Found good old Kyoto. And according to plan, we should be able to send this trader and get that up and running next turn. And then the great thing is that active traders, you don't need to wait to start the trade route. Even with, well, let me pull this up here. With surplus logistics, that is going to come into effect as the trade route is going through. So that's going to be plus 20% growth on top of what we already get from Bakuhan. So that's going to be additional science and culture once we get those districts up, and then a flat out trade buff to, or yield buff, I think, to our, our output there. So that's going to be fantastic. Let me grab a monument. We're going to want to start growing too. Stay in place. And we'll send this to Tokyo. I'm going to send my last builder over here to get those horses up and running. He should already be working it. If he's working the forest here, it doesn't really matter too much. But then we're going to start accumulating horses, and then perhaps we can trade that to Tomiris to get her on our side. Okay, I'm saving up a lot of extra gold here. Can we get a friendship yet, please? Okay, and there's no deals I don't think we could make with her. Okay, it looks like she's still deciding on a city spot. We have a lot of horses. We could be a good trading partner for her. Let's grab... What do you want to grab? I think probably another settler since we just got a builder. We really do need more production, though. Why are you working that? Oh, because I locked that. That's my bad. There we go. I got that. Okay. This is pissing me off. These warriors keep moving onto my spot. Okay, there we go. Looks like we have some desert. It could be a good Petra start. Let me check chat again. Okay, so far so good. Okay, and then we're getting roads too, which is going to help with our movement speed. I think I could see another close city down here to capitalize on our loyalty as Japan. I'm not going to settle that immediately. It's going to be some back settling there, but we should be good to go with that. Grab that. 2 food, 3 production is great for a new city. Okay, she's going to settle there, it looks like. So I'm going to pull this guy back. Do some more exploring. Grab that tribal goody hut. And also grab this one down here. All right. So we have found Nader Shah. His drip is incredible. It is succulent. Look at that magnificent hat. He is the Sword of Persia, and yet he only has a club. So I do have to critique that, but we should want to see his capital. Okay, there it is. It's Mashhad. There we go. Grab this. 20 diplomatic power. That's kind of useless. We're not going to be using that for a good 2 to 3 eras. I don't really need a granary at the moment. I think if anything, I should probably grab irrigation soon. Honestly, our initial yields have been paltry. We'll probably grab a campus. This has not been the best start by any means. Okay, I think we'll probably settle, what, over here? Should be fine. Okay. Let's grab a granary. I'll purchase that for you, and then we can probably grab another builder. And you should be good. Okay. But yeah, Tokugawa was really interesting, I have to be honest. God, we have so many horses. We might want to grab God of the Open Sky for that culture boost. But we have had, I think, a lot of military leaders that have completely neglected. And Tokugawa is not really a military leader. There we go with the closed borders. But we've had a lot of leaders that have kind of neglected the peacetime aspect. And I think it's really great that with this pact, there is there's a lot of stability when it comes to maintaining your civ. It's not constantly an on and off relationship with war and whatnot. You're actually, here's the money shot. You're actually building and cultivating your empire as you kind of expand and conquest. Okay, we're going to grab that free military unit. Fantastic. A chariot 2 to boot. I don't think that's going to be too useful against Scythia, but we'll keep it on the down low and hit it up in case we need any... Man, we have so much space. In case we need any... What should I say? Diplomatic weight or military weight when it comes to defending Kyoto. Okay, you'll rest here, defend, fortify, whatever you call it. I'm glad I didn't start down there. Okay. And then we'll be fine here. Actually, what am I doing grabbing astrology? I'm going to need to get irrigation ASAP. I need to avoid that dark age. I could probably go and improve that wheat. I'm going to need to wait on the gold, though. Okay, there's a city-state down there, probably Laventa or some other faith-based city-state. And we're going to go and grab this campus. I think what the plan is go ahead, buy this out. I should have saved that gold for that, and then chop it later. I don't know if we're going to make use of this right here. We could always... Nah. What am I going to put here, though, in place of the T? That's actually a good question. Because I'm going to get my government district here. Let me pop out the tools here. Where are my pins? There we go. So let's just say the government district is here. And let's say, what? Hold on, I don't want that. Delete this. Let's go and say the campus, not the spaceport, the campus is here. And what, Machu Picchu is going to be here. Probably have another city back here to back cap. Culture. Okay, but then what are we going to do with in terms of trade and commercial use? I'm not too sure about that. So then I think we could chop this, put down, let me see here real quick, a commercial hub. And then for the memes, put a harbor down here. This is just a basic rough outline. Maybe get an industrial zone here, but we want to cluster these as closely together as we can for those adjacency bonuses and see, because we'll be strengthening the campus there. So it's kind of counterintuitive with the mountains, but that should be a rough outline of how we kind of plan to go forward with this. Okay, let's go. It'll be a bit aggressive, I think, and put you over here. In case we meet anyone. And there's Mount Vesuvius. Shame it's right next to the city-state, but there's not that much we can do about that. Okay, I was saving my gold. I think we need to grab a new civic as soon as, the reduced tile costs civic as soon as we get to craftsmanship there. So... I say we grab a new builder. And then once irrigation comes online, we'll chop this T. We will, and then we'll clear that space for the campus. Interesting. Can we get a friendship with you yet? Because you're still making me nervous. Okay, so she accepted our friendship. That's great. That'll be a bit of a persuading tool. Actually, you can hold off on the builder right now. 5 turns. Let's get a warrior. And you... Can't really get a campus, can you? Let's get Maui with this city. Since we haven't settled that much, you'll still have space just based on how Maui's ability works, not being able to put down resources in owned tiles by you. We should be able to maximize that from the start. Okay, she likes us because we haven't stabbed her in the back yet. We probably will in the future. And everything seems good to go so far. Okay, let's go with state workforce. And if you're having any audio qualities, please let me know in the chat. Okay, Lavash. I think I just ate there yesterday. Okay, grab Maui. We have some incredible production in that city. This is kind of barren right here. Let's see if we can grab anything. Get some jade. Nice. New luxury we don't have yet. There's nothing we really need, is there? Let me see. I guess if we want, we can probably grab a harbor. I'm going to go and grab this campus. There's not that many good spots for it, I don't think. But that +4 is very tempting. I'll think about that later. In the meantime, let's go and... I guess we'll work on Heroic Tales. There's not really too much to do. We need to get irrigation up and running, is what we need to do. Okay, can we get any trade deals in the meantime? Let me pull up quick deals. Okay, that's a very nice deal. There we go. That should help us just a little bit. Okay. And we just barely avoided that Dark Age there. All right. There's an existing resource there. I don't want to place it right over where I plan to put down a few districts, so I'm going to be fairly careful with that. What was that? Oh, that's my phone. Excuse me. Sorry, but we should be good to go. Okay, let's continue expanding here. I'll plop down this resource. Get some oranges for that food. Nice, nice. But yeah, I think the pack so far has been a decent addition to Civ 6. The first pack, obviously, with the diplomacy was not the greatest. Okay, let's grab you. They were not negotiators in the slightest, but, I mean, things change, so hopefully they get some more inspiration from that. But as of now, I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic, I have to say. Keep going. I'm just glad there's not too many civs yet I've discovered to the east. Okay, so apparently our cities are too close to Scythia, and we have strong troops, which I doubt. She must be going for a more passive play style, but that is funny to hear her say that. And we do not have too many civs out, and this is a standard map, by the way, which is why my computer is having a heart attack. Speaking of which... Mansa Musa is dripping out of his mind. And we are in the classical era. Okay. So, plant down a few more resources. And it looks like we were right in sending you over here. Let's go, and we're going to be building a ton of districts. So let's go for monumentality right now. We're going to delay, and I have a delayed religion mod active, so everyone gets a religion, which is a bit of a clusterfuck in terms of late game performance, but just so we can kind of play around with the city building shenanigans to the fullest extent possible. Maybe we want to go grab Great Spark as a pantheon since you have so many different city building options up, but we'll have to see just how crazy we get with Meiji Restoration. Yeah, I'll finish off theology there. And Maui, you can honestly just go and freely explore since your charges are used up. Okay, let's... Hanging Gardens are terrible. Let's grab... I was gonna say, we can send this chariot down here. Grab another builder, I guess, and start chopping things out. Okay, I meant to buy this a while ago. We still need, what, 2 more turns? Did you already get irrigation? Okay, I am clueless. I completely missed that. Anyway, let's chop this out. Thank God, and get that extra culture, which is going to be huge. We will grab, I think, our first government type there. Going to come into play excellently. And then probably buy this out and chop that. We're going to grab another settler while we're at it. Go ahead and chop that. And I think as the last promotion for Magnus, we'll get provision. So we're not losing settlers. Our city, our capital city, is already pretty low. So we don't want to screw around with that too much. And where's the reduced district cost? Right, I was talking about the housing and amenities. There we go. So +1 production is good. I think we'll also get settler production bonuses, and we don't have any wildcard slots just yet. We need to finish researching theology. We'll grab +1 faith and +1 gold to get that Pantheon. We're going to be very, very late to that, and then the charismatic leader bonus since we've already discovered several city-states. Okay, let's get military tactics. I don't feel like mysticism is going to be too useful. Our tiles are not that pretty, if I'm being honest. Okay, get that bonus there. She's Woka. And let's get a monument. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, guys, let me know if you are having any problems, though, with the audio or the stream in that regard. I'm still trying to keep things updated. Okay. The stream, honestly, let's keep you. You know what? We can probably go and get this coffee resource real quick. Just because our pre-existing tiles are not looking too good.
I don't believe in bravery.
And then finally, once we get that other pop working, I've been working the deer for the gold. We should be good to go. Mysticism. Okay. Okay, this is going to be fantastic. That is expensive as ever. Let's grab the oranges. I want to do some trades as soon as possible. Then we can really start seeing our gold kick off. We're kind of done settling to the west. I think our next best step... And there's honestly not that many good tiles. Where would be a good city spot? Definitely not there on that peninsula. I'm thinking probably on the dairy. Because I do want to pack one more city in here. That's not going to be an amazing city spot, though. That's going to be pretty bad. But I can't settle over here to the west or to the east. My directions are screwed up, so... Yeah. We can probably just settle here, then. See how things play out. I'm going to immediately, though, go for that government district. Even though it's not, like, the most optimal place to put down. You know, we could probably put it down. Let me delete this. I think we can probably put it down here. Though I am going to... Okay, let's just get it there. I need those bonuses as soon as possible. All right, let's grab... Probably a holy site. Okay, all of these are iffy. Let's just place... I'm so indecisive, chat. Let's just grab this shitty holy site. Maybe place it down here. And then chop that out with the builder. Screw the wheat. We've already kind of expended that already. I'm going to go grab a builder since you really have nothing better to do. And then I'll funnel it over into the city here, which we will eventually found. I'm going to cancel this real quick. You can go and wait in the city for the next settler. I always like to accompany my settlers and link them with builders or warriors. So we should be fine with that for the meantime. Okay, let's get this up and running. Go with Classical Republic, please. Okay, we have gone with Classical Republic, so we should be fine and good to go here. Okay, she is going to be very, very annoying. I hope she is as far away as possible because she is honestly... Eleanor, that is a demon spawn, so she's somewhere to the west, it looks like. I cannot tolerate her. Okay, she's all the way over here. She's going to be Mali's problem. It looks like this is just one long-ass continent, which is very, very funny, because this is actually the Seven Seas map, so I always enjoyed it the most. Not a bad idea for Japan. There's going to obviously be some problems like what we have Can we chop this? No, we can't. But there's going to obviously be some problems like with what we have right now. That being the lakes that are kind of interrupting our loyalty bonus, but it's fine for now. It's all Gucci. Okay, I'll take that. And as we get our luxuries up, I'm going to be using quick deals because it is an amazing mod. It is absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite mods. I think Potato McWhiskey first clued me onto it. But yeah, this scout is already exploring there. I'll just have you wait in the vicinity. That's 9 turns. I'm kind of impatient, but I don't think we can buy that out quite yet. No, that's 70 gold. So we'll have you wait on standby. Okay, you're going to go and send a trader to Tokyo, get that +3 food to start getting you up and running. And I do need to send a delegation to Mali. If we can. That is definitely worth missing out on a few turns for that tile there. Grab that coffee, get that culture. Business is booming. We'll send that to Muscat for the extra gold, because we do need some as we're going to be spamming our districts. He wants... I kind of want more gold. Okay, it's just natural that you should suggest such a deal to me. Okay, thank you.
I like to say I
And just out of curiosity, chat, you can hear me. My biggest fear has been like the stream going silent, and I don't want to have my phone next to the mic and play back me recording just to like frantically check back and see if it's actually I'm actually audible right now. We're gonna grab the... Could we grab audience chamber? How much is that amenity going to be worth, though? We're going to be spamming districts a ton. I think we grab increased... I don't know, chat. What do you think we grab for the government? We could grab Ancestral Hall or Audience Chamber. We're not going to be playing too much with... I think Audience Chamber is going to be more costly because of the loyalty bonuses. Obviously, we're not settling any cities around here, so it's going to be more finicky to kind of deal and work around with. We can kind of see what we have, but that's not going to be exactly the easiest, I don't think, to mess with. So we might have to go with Ancestral Hall, but you guys are the final deciding factor for that, I think. So we'll just see how things play out. Can we chop this yet? No, we'll wait, I think. Right? Yeah, we'll wait. We don't have too many other resources to improve at the moment. Let me just see if chat has said anything. Okay, Ancestral Hall, you want us to go tall. Okay. We will go for the turtle meme. I'll try to build as few cities as possible, but I can't guarantee that I won't have intrusive thoughts. We'll go for Hong Kong next, I think. Actually, let's go for Jerusalem. I want to boost and get that Pantheon next turn. Also, chat, let me know what secret society you think we should go for. I think Owls of Minerva would be good for buffing trade routes, but Void Singers would not be a bad idea. I definitely don't want to go Sanguine Pact, though. We don't need... Crap, it's not letting me see his... Anyway, we don't need any of this. This is going to come in later. I think Liang would be a good next purchase. Put her in Shizuoka.
behold the wonders.
Halong Bay. But yeah, our initial starting zone is not too good. So that is something to keep in consideration. Okay, I'll chop that out. I'm actually going to do some more chopping right here. We don't have any jungle, do we? I mean, any actual forest. When are we getting bronze working? Okay, that's still far off. Okay, you're going to be sent over here. Should be good to go. And we're just very slow on production, it looks like. So, let me go for another settler. I think after we're done with that. Reserve isn't going to be too useful here, is it? No. So I think with all of that said and in mind, we go for a holy site here, maybe. It's not optimal. I'm not really looking for faith yields here. I just am looking for something to maximize our adjacency bonuses. Okay. Thank you. I don't think I sent a delegation to Eleanor. I was absolutely just disgusted from the offset, so that prevented me from thinking rationally. Uh-oh. We're going to need to remove this city as soon as possible, though. That is disgusting to see. Okay, there's a few people talking outside the room, which is iffy. I apologize for the background noise again. This should be our other decent city with city building. I think we'd probably chop out a few tiles here and start getting to work. Let's grab a monument first and foremost. I'm really going to need to take Mali's city out here. This is not acceptable in the slightest. I don't want to be competing with Mali for any of these tiles at all. So we're probably going to be aggressively, because he has so much other space to settle. That is just such a dick move. Oh, I hate the AI in this game. Yeah, I don't know why he was thinking that. What a dick move. Okay. I don't know if that's a horse fetish or something, but a bit concerning there, buddy. That coffee tile is looking kind of thick, though. What do you guys think in terms of pantheons? We're not making too much use out of the rivers right now. You're a lumberjack and you're okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. I think... Are we going... I have a pantheon mod installed. I don't know if we'll use some of the better pantheons, though. I am definitely going to be burning this city down. Like, it is not even a question. I am going to be he better have Victor installed here because this... Look at these barbarians sitting outside my city like a bunch of retards. What do you guys even think you're doing? I don't know what this guy was thinking. Look how far away he is. Like, holy crap. He's at least like 12 tiles away from the capital. So with that in mind, what are we thinking in terms of pantheons here? We have a lot of plantations. We do have a fair bit of plantations. River's good. That is true if I didn't already put my holy site down here. I think we should be fine on amenities, though, if we're going for Ancestral Hall. So let's probably... I think Great Spark would probably pair very well with this Pantheon if someone has not taken it. Divine Spark, it that is. +1 culture from Rainforest would be pretty nice. That's from the mod. And they've already grabbed plantations, haven't they? Okay, I'm not going to dwell on this for too long. Let's get the food from plantations. We have a few plantations here. Okay, it looks like there's already been 6. A lot of the good religions, honestly, or pantheons have already been taken. I'm going to grab Ancient Walls because I will be going for a more aggressive push. I think before that, though, I probably grab a builder to make use of Liang's ability, or I send one over from, what is it? From Kyoto. I should have been building builders in Shizuoka. The only issue is that I didn't have as much infrastructure there, so it'd be harder to build that out. And in the meantime, in terms of raising cities, drop that for the bonuses there. I think it should be fairly set up. Okay, there's the Ancestral Hall. And let's grab... Okay, we're friendly with Scythia. We'll grab a few friendships here. Obviously not with Mansa Musa. And then what, like a shrine, a campus? Let's grab this +3 right here. Man, Japan's Meiji Restoration ability, yes, it is very simple, but it is such a great ability. The Electronics Factory is probably the weakest part of their kit, but still, I think Japan is on a roll when it comes to city stacking. We need to grab archery. We have not been messing around with barbarians too much. He's not building walls, so this should be an easy take. And let's get a few quick deals up and running. Okay, we're gonna need we're gonna need that for our war chest. Okay, we're gonna keep Magnus in the main city. It pains me to not make the most use out of these chops, but that's just what we're gonna have to do. In terms of city planning, I think for this campus, let's go and put it here. We'll have a commercial district here, and then we'll have maybe a theater square here. If we can manage that. Where do we want to put our holy site, though? Think over here. I'll think about that later. But for now, I think we grab... Because we're out of... We don't have any more traders. Let's grab Ancient Walls. Just in case I'm scared that he sends a few troops immediately over to Nagoya. Or Nagoya. Okay, we'll buy this. That'll be a great tile. Our initial tiles aren't too good. We're going to be mainly using our cities as a base to start spamming our districts. I'm going to do a devotion to Mulan. Because we are capped out for our city spaces at the moment. What's our next? Let's go for zoning commissioner. Okay, we'll be killing Mansa Musa here pretty soon, so don't worry your little pasty ass about that. Looks like a barb camp spawn. That is not too good. But I mean, it's good because it's going to keep Mali at bay, and it's a decent city-state Mohenjo-Daro. But if we had any plans on settling over there, then no, obviously. Okay, we get Epic of Maui. Died of diabetes or something. You're welcome. Okay. Not to be morbid. Let's go grab, I think, what, bronze working, and then watermill is going to be fantastic for our rivers that we have here. We'll probably grab what next? The campus. Ooh. I don't think that's a bad spot for a campus. That should be fine. Because we're going to be clustering our districts here anyway. Okay, and then move our chariot down here. Just as reinforcements. I'll keep you there stationed in the city. We'll probably skip a few turns after we get Mulan there. And then I'll get that governor promotion for those fat stacks. We want to speed this up, so is there anything we can chop at the moment? No, but we will be improving the crab. We have 2 charges left. And I think we just researched sailing. Excuse me for the rocking there. My desk is very, very flimsy. Okay, you wanted Earth Goddess. I don't know how much more rainforest I'm willing to chop, because I do want to at least maintain some of my campuses there. Earth Goddess wouldn't have been a bad bet. We do have so many plantations, though. Yeah, I think with the Inca, Earth Goddess could be feasible, but I don't know with all the jungles here, honestly. Let's send you over here. Okay, you have not built any walls, which is fantastic. You are just as naive as I hoped. That's not a very good trade deal. Who captured? Oh, shit. Forgot about you. I just wasted that there. Okay, well, that was my mistake. That was incredibly stupid of me. I was so distracted thinking about poning Mali. Let's grab our campus. Or our holy site. Doesn't really matter where. Okay, Mulan should be able to solo the city, but we'll see. Okay, we're getting our bonuses, of course, from Monumentality. And let's grab that library, cap it off. Okay, move you forward. He should know he'll probably send me a warning about my troops being too close, but I'm obviously going to ignore him. Okay, we're still good in terms of city settling now. Send that to Brussels, get that production. I mean, I would be very worried if I was him right now. Mulan is coming up fast. My troops are merely passing by, sir. Biggest cap ever. Get that commercial district so we can start spamming those down. And then once we raise the city, we're going to get a settler very shortly. I'm going to actually queue that up. We could probably buy that, actually. I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, that is a massive cap. I'm completely lying out of my ass here. Man, look how fast she is. Holy crap. Like a rocket. Alright, we'll buy the settler. Already planning his demise. And I think Mulan's unique ability is she gets stronger as the longer she's alive, which is pretty useful. I'll go and put this campus down, since I am already pretty desperate. I could also cram a city over here and put something down, which I honestly might consider. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. Yeah, I'll put my campus here. I'll remove this. And then I'll have my city put something down here, if I can swap those tiles. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so let's grab a holy site here. Or chop that out once we get... Do we have bronze working? Yes, we do. Let's actually use another builder and chop that out then. And we should be good to go. We have 43 gold or 42 gold. We are doing excellent so far. And everyone seems to like us, for that matter. Okay, we'll declare next turn. Actually, we'll declare now. His tolerance or his forbearance ends here, chat. His forbearance ends here. Oh, she's going to be pissed. I forgot about that. Okay, well, doesn't matter. We still have our friendships here. Andy doesn't have anyone in the city, foolishly, so we're going to be doing a lot of damage here. Okay, he does have that city-state sucking his, yeah, well, whatever. But he does have that city-state. The nice thing about this trade route, though, is that we're going to be feeding our cities here, so that is fantastic. I'm going to chop this out and use it to get someone to accompany my my settler here. That's my general game plan. Get a granary, your housing, you're 1 way or 2 pops away from being overcrowded. We're going to move you over here. Mulan, you can actually just point and shoot. It'd be a major defeat, but I think this is more so just to start blocking you off. This is a fair amount of damage. Okay, they have a swordsman. It's not too nice there. Okay, and we have finally met the drip master himself, Tokugawa or Magnificent Suleiman. He looks like he had a significant tanning phase. So I don't know if that's historically accurate, but it looks like there has been a tanning glow up, so to say, for Magnificent Suleiman. Okay, telling you of my capital is probably a mistake, but that is a necessary evil. Okay, we are so close to knocking this guy out. And Antananarivo is not even attacking us. Alright, there we go with Gal. We're going to raise this. Because obviously, I'm going to move you out of harm's way. I mean, you're still going to get attacked here. So yeah. Shoot this guy. Do a lot of damage there. And we have our walls up, so if he wants to mount a counter-offensive, as they say, he is going to have a lot of trouble doing so. Okay, the very next thing we want to do is get those commercial hubs up. We need to start getting those trade routes up as soon as possible. That is a very important part of my strategy here for maximizing our trade gains. In the meantime, I'm going to get a galley and start exploring. I think that's a fairly optimal strategy. Okay, we're going to be losing a few troops here. So with that in mind, I need to send you... I think a promotion is not a bad idea. That should heal you up just enough to avoid some penalties here. And then we'll chop this, obviously. So let's grab a granary. Yes. Because we're out of luck for traders, aren't we? We don't need a granary, do we? That's like, what, +1 food? That's not going to be that useful. I'm just going to... Alright, I wanted to build a... I completely forgot. I wanted to get a military unit. Alright, what am I thinking? Okay, you just wanted me to go to war. What is the major gripe here? Now everyone hates my ass aside from Nadir Shah, who appreciates warmongering, so... Unfortunately, seems like he was one of the few souls that could understand the finer art of raising cities and killing thousands of people. Which is just sad to see. I thought it was a lost art, but there's a few, thankfully, practitioners out there. Okay, theocracy or theology, whatever they call it nowadays. We're gonna grab, I think, Pingala. Let's stick you in Kyoto. I want to put him in the highest pop city. And then we need to start making use of festivals. We're already making use of it with the plantations there and coffee and everything, but I think we still have some ways to go. Okay, he really likes to talk about the beauty of horses. Is this going to get snagged? Okay, no, he actually did not snag it. That said, I am still going to shoot. And possibly chop this out later. Okay, we have some iron too. I'm going to buy that, obviously. And we finally have our campus put down. So let's grab this here. Or here, I think we said. And then we'll keep moving you back. Let's put you behind the city walls. Okay, you're going to get a big bonus. I want to kill him before he actually raises anything. And then obviously we have a big field advantage. He's still going to be stuck on the hills. With whatever the hell we're doing right now. Okay, you need to go on auto explore. Thank you, sir. But yeah, look at all this unclaimed land. Holy crap. My game is going to be lagging to hell and back, as far as I know in the future. Depends on how long we can honestly make it before the PC burns, I should say. So, that's a pleasant thought. He's going to be raising that camp, which is shitty. Get that up and running. Okay, I can't kill you just yet. I hope he attacks the archer. I can goad him into doing something like that. And I'll just have you wait. I'm very nervous about sending that settler down there, but I think it needs to be done. A necessary evil, if you will. Okay, he is doshing out the rubies. So he's still sending me a delegation. I think he's secretly liking me, but it's just like a social thing where it would be rude to not dosh out and give me a bunch of presents. So thank you so much, Suleiman. I appreciate the generous donation to the Japanese treasury there. We'll have you wait and get horseback riding. I'll have you go and build this industry here. I need as many yields as I can with this. Show you the experience, of course, with the main capital city. I'm just scouting out with a chariot there. I think that scout has just given up on life. He just died instantly there. Okay, you need a builder more than everything. I apologize about my grievous mistakes previously. I completely missed the barbarian like an absolute idiot, and that is entirely on me. Okay, let's get this show on the road. We'll send our settler out. We need to get rid of this ASAP, and then we'll probably send a city here. Let me... Oh, Jesus. Let me... Oh. There we go. I nearly vomited. Strategy view. Who plays in that? Okay. I know some people that play in strategy view, though, so I won't knock it too hard. We can probably get some classical era wonders. We're going to want to beeline Machu Picchu, obviously. I'm going to build those ancient walls just in case Scythia gets any funny ideas. Her power is quickly waning. I think it starts really falling off past the classical era, so as long as we can keep her at bay, we should be good to go. Stop prompting me there. Okay, and then obviously go back on Auto Explorer. Okay, I just raised a city. Come on. Okay, we were just friends, Scythia. Come on. You can't be a warmonger and shy away from surprise wars. Like, okay, there we go. Look at those amazing culture yields. Holy crap. Thankfully, Eleanor is... It's a paltry deal. Still trying to hand me out some... I'll take that. She's still trying to hand me out some pittances in terms of the cash flow there. So we'll gladly generate or donate some of her iron treasury to her for the war chest. So any contributions are greatly appreciated, is what I'm trying to say here. And that is a fact. All right, another fantastic campus. We started very slowly as Japan, but we are slowly but surely coming into our own game here. My PC is melting now. I hope it is not triggering anyone in the background as I continue to finick with it or mess with the settings. Fidget, I guess, is the appropriate verb there. We have our campus here. I do need to get that builder out ASAP, chopping this jungle to get the campus up and running. Then we'll get the commercial hub. I want to get that trader. We're going to need another commercial hub. So I think that's a good idea. But just in general, we need another builder. I'm going to go and purchase one if I can, if I still have the funds. Okay, there we go. And... what? That's not going to be too useful, is it? Let's build a commercial hub while we're waiting. That's the +4 there. So +2 from the river, +2 from our city district, and it's amazing that Meiji Restoration does count our city districts here. Let me shoot this guy. Okay, I'll do that next turn. He is bullying me, and I don't like it. Okay, one step closer. Can't shoot him just yet. We will do a crap ton of damage when we get to that point. Okay. That granary should be fine. We need a little bit more food. And then, yes, of course, we'll finally chop this jungle out. But yeah, let me guys know what you've been thinking so far of the new Leader's Pass. I think this is a massive improvement. I'll probably put a new video out on it. Also, let me know if you guys are like frequent subscribers, what you think so far of what we've been doing with what really I've been doing with the analysis videos too. Curious to hear you guys' feedback just because I've still been kind of messing around with that. They seem to be fairly popular. Civ 6 on my channel has been so much more popular than Humankind. It is just incredible. And it's a shame that Civ 6 still hasn't had any real competition. Okay, I just raised his city, Gorgo. You are incredibly finicky. We have a lot of warmongers here that are massive hypocrites, and I just can't help but laugh. Okay, we're going to get something towards a golden age. We are already well and above the necessary threshold, so this is going to be a killer dark age after our current golden age. So yeah, not looking too bright, honestly. Chop that out, and we need to get some more trade routes. You're almost dead. I'll put you on defense. Okay. Major flood, no, moderate flood, only one tile. Kind of pathetic. Let me just buy this horse here, kind of dissuade Mali from continuing his little game. Hopefully we can fund some more envoys into Antananarivo to get his mind, Mali's mind, Matsamusa's mind, shut off, so to say, with the city spamming, because it is kind of pissing me off, for lack of a better word. Okay, grab library. After that library, let's grab the stone. Let's get granary. Grab monument, actually. And as I promised, give you this. And you are slowly but surely, again, buying the my profit. Ooh, what is this? Let's grab that plus 10 right there. I'll still keep the settler bonus on. But yeah, sorry if the commentary is a bit boring. When I'm in the city planning mindset, I kind of zone off and turn off my brain just for a temporary moment. We should be fine here. Chat is being pretty quiet, so if you guys have any questions or comments so far on the gameplay, please let me know, just in terms of feedback, so I can adjust accordingly. What do we want to get next? A builder would not be badly placed. Neither would a builder here. Got builders for days. Okay, you're still buying that stuff out. And I think we're fairly tall at the moment. I mean, tall in Civ 6 is like 7 cities, right? Like, it is nowhere near what we had in Civ 5, where like wide yeah, I guess wide was 5 cities. So the definitions have drastically changed with cityflation. Position you there. So we have had a lot of that. I'm going to slowly whittle you down. Hopefully, what is this? Mohenjo-Daro turns on their once barbarian allies and chops them down to size. We're going to be getting samurai pretty soon, too. Okay, but yeah, I think my theory and my logic, my stratagem, whatever you want to call it, behind getting, what is it, the Goddess of Festivals, well, it's not traditionally a good pick, It's very niche. I think it's just getting more pops so we have more districts up as fast as possible. Just to like loosely justify my fairly radical decision to go with that Pantheon. Because I like never picked that Pantheon, but honestly, so many of the other good Pantheons were just sniped out from under my feet. And with that in mind, can we buy the bananas here? Shit. I bought the mountains on accident. But yeah, with that in mind, let's get the horses here. I don't really care. You've explored enough. I thought we had a good deal. These grievances are going to take a while to wear off. I think him denouncing me is going to help with that a bit. Look how many grievances he has against us. How fast is that wearing off? Okay, that's going to be there for a while, it looks like. Let's go back to quick deals and get some more dosh rolling out. Hopefully this improves some opinions of me. I don't need those horses at the moment. And, okay, that's terrible. Diplo favor rapidly rises in value when you unlock the Congress. So that's going to be sitting there for a while. And we need to grab Machu Picchu. That is right. Thankfully, I had enough gold for that. Okay, we're going to be putting that there. We are immediately going to be... I think we'll be using this builder to chop. To be perfectly honest. Get something there. Okay, you want open borders for horses and gold? I could just use more gold. Okay, you'll take that. All right. It's not exactly a great deal, but I need as much gold as I can get. Just in case I want to buy some more builders. Nadir Shah actually is our only ally, it looks like at the moment. We'll renew our friendship. May my breath be warm. Thank you. And then get those horses up and running. Our cities are looking much better than what we had at the start. Again, give me as much gold as you can. Yes, he supposes he could do that in the spirit of almsgiving. Okay, I think he's happy because of our high faith yields now. 7's not exactly super high, but we're getting there. How far along is our great prophet anyway? Okay, our arrow score is through the roof. We have 10 above the normal threshold. Okay, let's grab, of course. We need more trade route capacity. We need to invest in that. Let's grab a market for that trade route capacity and then grab celestial navigation, I think, for that harbor that we want to eventually place down here. Okay, classical is ending fairly soon. What's my audio? Okay, just testing that there. All right. But yeah, I think we need to grab another industry or corporation soon. We also have a lot of bananas. Obviously, we can't do anything with that since they are not a luxury resource. Perhaps tea or maybe diamonds because we have a lot over here. We just got this builder out. I'm going to improve the jade and chop this while I'm at it. Okay, let's get some kind of commercial hub going, and then I need those trade routes as soon as possible. I also want to grab... Let me open my civics. Let's get that cheap monument cost. Is Machu Picchu classical? I think it's medieval, isn't it? Right? I think it is classical, actually, which is interesting. Let's swap Great Profit points out. I already have that generating. We'll grab... Where's the reduced cost? The Corvée. Okay, that's like one turn. Okay, whatever. We'll be building a few more wonders, I think. Perhaps Kilwa Kisiwani, since we have so many different city-states around us at the moment. But we're tall, I think. We're doing a decent job so far. Thankfully, it looks like the seas are a bit safer thanks to our allies over there with Mohenjo-Daro, was it? Okay, you're going to need to chop fairly soon. I think what I'm going to do is grab a harbor here and then get that commercial hub for those extra trade routes, because we just need to be spamming the trade routes, balls to the walls, as soon as possible. Speaking of which, I think I'll grab an aqueduct, actually. And then we'll grab an engineering district here, or here, and get things up and running. I probably could have put it here, and then transferred the, I should have thought more about that. Transferred the production or energy bonus later on to that city of Shizuoka. Is it Shizuoka? No, it's Nagoya. All right, but that's just me being dumb. Okay. We'll buy this and chop it out if we can. Pains me to do it because it's a good tile, but you do need that extra pop yield, I think. Actually get 2 chops on it, which is great. Okay, he likes us.
Set your course.
And I get 4 charges on that builder, of course. Looks like there's a few Dark Ages, actually. Science as well. Let's grab this for that extra science. Let's just see how far along we are in terms of science generation. Looks like the Ottomans are doing fantastic. Our culture leads... Jesus, their Acropolis must be kicking in. Greece has much to be desired. Or we have much to be desired in terms of culture. But surprisingly, our military score is not too bad. We're also doing well on the diplomatic front. Okay, here's our first World Congress. All right, so what is going on here? I think we'll vote for us. I can't even vote for anyone. Let's go for like Confucianism. And then we'll go for Mali. Since we already have a bunch of grievances with him. There we go. Okay, looks like they condemn Judaism. The anti-Semitism will never end. Damn it. Let's see what we have. I think a harbor wouldn't be bad. We'll get that up and then get a few trade routes popping up. Get the lighthouse and everything, of course. Okay. Computer is slowing down. All right, so ours is our last chop, I think, in this city. Maybe we'll have one more chop. We'll use that to fund the aqueduct. Okay, she sees my military strength as weak, unfortunately. It looks like she is still in the denouncement phase, so we'll just see where we go with this going forward. But yes, I will be building the commercial district here. And that'll also be generating +4 science, which is amazing. I think in hindsight, I'll go chop this too. And help speed along that commercial district. Don't mind some science with Anshan. Okay, I do not like you trying to convert me to Islam. Like your foreign religion. Speaking of which, how far along are we in terms of great profit points? We still have some wiggle room there. I think probably because this is the only holy site at the moment generating any actual sense of great profit points. Ooh, what is this? Okay, they voted against Gorgo. I thought they were voting for me for a moment. Right, that's their emergency at the moment. Correct? Because no one declared war on me, so that should be Gucci. He likes that I've settled a few cities, and that science is going to be... How much is that rocketing us up? Okay, 49, so we're really starting to move. Okay. I'm praying we snag Machu Picchu. And then after this, we need to get a few more settlers out. We have kind of been dawdling, to be honest. I'm going to buy a trader in Sendai. And in the meantime, upgrading some of these units. My stockpiles could use some improvement, though. Okay, so Machu Picchu is up, which means we're going to be getting some insane bonuses to our commercial hubs and everything. Thank you to whoever in the chat recommended that. I really love Machu Picchu, and I think it'll be coming into play. As our first wonder, thankfully we snagged it. It's fairly competitive, but as our first wonder, it should be really, really helping us out here. This should be, what, 6 now? Yeah, that's very, very good. Okay, let's send this to Tokyo. Look at those incredible domestic yields. We do not even like or think about international trade routes. Completely out of the question. Okay, we'll go for a settler. 5 turns, amazing. And then we'll go for a shrine. I do want to get that great profit out because this gross, icky foreign religion is not to my liking. I'm actually not going to trade. I need to continue upgrading my warriors just in case, because my great heroes are down. Mali sees some kind of opportunity in my weakness to attack me. Where is Antananarivo? Let's put one more envoy in you to dissuade Mali. If we're feeling saucy, we might even put a district next to Mount Fuji. Fortunately, not too many volcanoes for maximum historical Japan flavor. Okay, let's grab that temple. And then we need to get, I think, 7. Once we hit 7, we'll get that campus up too, which will be fantastic. That'll be a +4 and then a +8 once we grab the double adjacency campus perk. Okay, where samurais are coming online. Everything is bussin' at the moment. Okay, that's going to be +7 science. Kyoto would not be a bad spot for a governor too. Our cities are really, really growing. And then provisions is helping us too for settler spam. But yeah, we are doing tall as chat demanded. I think we'll get out 2 more cities. I'm thinking 1 city here and then 1 city here before the AI feeds Auckland with too many envoys. They've been starved for envoys and attention though. So we'll see how well that kind of meshes together. But as Japan, our general strategy is putting as many cities as closely together as possible, reaping the loyalty bonuses, and then sending those trade routes out to get those beautiful, beautiful culture and science yields. But yeah, we need to keep building our districts, and I think we should be fine. Okay, 1 more settler, just while it's on my mind. And then, while it's also on my mind, we will grab a horseman. Switch some things up. Okay, next turn we will also be upgrading, and then I think we want to send out another batch of quick deals. So our gold revenue, it's plus 56%. That's nothing, nothing too shabby here. Diplo power. 21 gold. You are out of your mind, lady. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Okay, I'll get that market for that trade route. I love my trade routes. Okay, we'll grab a granary, since I'm feeling very charitable today. But yeah, these trade yields are nothing to scoff at. They are very, very good. In fact, in celebration of the founding of this new city, whose name I do not know, maybe it is called Yieldstown, USA. That could be in the random city generator names for Japan. But we'll see. We'll see how this goes with the new city to celebrate. Okay. Thank you. Trade the horses since I already had that horseman up and running. And there we go. Okay, I think the lighthouse is one trade route. We'll probably grab that. But I do want to get some kind of... I think a holy site here would be good if we want to sacrifice that for here. We do want to get that campus up wherever we can. Okay, here's not a bad idea. I'm just hungry for science deals at the moment. That's not a good deal. You desperately need iron. I'm not falling for that trick.
I cannot imagine anything.
And we'll finally settle here before the AI gets smart. Okay, this is called Takamatsu. Interesting. But yeah, we will be trying to avoid trading too much with the AI here. I'm going to grab that immediately for that campus location. Let's grab monuments. And get that industrial zone up. And then you have another city for me. Fantastic. Oh, and then we wanted to do the trading. So we will transfer you here. And you're within 6 tiles, so that is the 100% loyalty bonus. Not that it matters too much. But it also themes well with our governor promotion thing. So that is perfectly fine and acceptable. Tokyo... That's a +7. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're grabbing that immediately. We're not going to be putting it down there. But yeah, this is the power of Japan's amazing incendiary Meiji restoration ability. Okay, look at that. That is not too shabby. Okay, we're going to be trading to Tokyo. Otherwise, I'd probably send it to, what is it, Nagoya? Or Kyoto for the science. Okay, we own that niter since I think we actually bought it out. Okay, and finally we can build our +5 campus here. I don't think we're going to be using that mountain tile. I'll take the gold. I'm not using the horses, so it's whatever. But I will be using some more... okay, meteor shower. We need a unit there. I will be using my quick deals here if I can. He is desperate for horses there. Okay, Takamatsu should be pretty good with that niter yield going. Get that up and running. And let's settle the city. It's not the most optimal, I will say, but it's just better for, I think, theming the trade routes and everything. Okay, we're going to actually be stealing this and improving that coffee immediately. We're probably going to be buying this crab. And maybe the horse if we can afford it. Yeah, this is not a great city by any means. We don't really need the monument since we own a lot of the tiles there, but we'll be taking it. I think my last city might be over here. Not the most optimal spot. That grasslands is going to be, what, 2 food, 1 production? But it will be decent for grabbing the coffee here that we planted with Maui. And we're getting that +1 food bonus, too, from the plantations. I'm still building up my niter reserves, so I don't know if I want to sell that to you just yet. But we'll see. Okay, it is actually slowing down my PC here.
We're all apprentices.
Okay, we have quite a bit of work to do until we get to a normal age. Probably could improve that crab while I'm at it. I think a good idea, actually, would probably be getting an aqueduct somewhere. What we could do is grab an aqueduct here and then put some kind of engineering district down, or we could grab an aqueduct here and then put down an engineering district here, which is probably what I'll be doing. So that's not a bad idea, I don't think. Okay, big eruption. We have not had a lot of natural disasters, and I've had it set on 3. I normally do 4, but I was worried that having already restarted a lot for the stream, that it would kind of be a big mess. Grab this industrial zone. But yeah, very, very chill stream. Not exactly killing too much or going crazy as like a civ like Mongolia. But I think we are having a little bit of whimsical fun here. Even if it's not as popular as the last stream, which was like insane. It got like 1,000 views. And I don't expect anything like of the following streams. I think it was so popular because of the way the new leader pass was revealed and everything. It was all very sudden, and that stream was like a week after the actual pack was announced. So yeah, I may be checking out in like 30 minutes, but hopefully this stream at least gets some people back into Civ 6. I know I have a few long-time viewers. I started the channel up like 2 years ago, but people should be, I think, returning to Civ 6, at least for the new leaders pass. Civ 6's numbers were beating Humankind a lot. I stopped talking about Humankind, at least in most aspects, but just talking about player numbers, Civ has always been on top. It's never even been much of a contest or comparison except for the release. When Humankind had 50,000 players at launch, but they kind of botched it because it was buggy as hell. Excuse me. Just readjusting.
In democracy.
Okay, there we go with feudalism. My mic. And honestly, I pay very little attention to the civics here. We'll grab like what? We only have like 1 deer tile. I think it's inconsequential. Put down that amphitheater. Grab the campus. Because I'll be theming that with the other districts. But yeah, our science is going balls to the walls. We are rapidly, and I mean rapidly, approaching perfection here. Anshan, I'll take the suzerainty. I don't think Anshan is too good. They have like a unique building or something. I think it's called the Bate. Or unique improvement, but it's like not that good. It's very, very mid, I should say. I wish they had more things like unique buildings, though. No city-states have unique buildings, but it would be a lot more interesting if they did. We got a great merchant before we got a great religion. Or a regular religion, I should say. Which is kind of sucky. But yeah. You're kind of doomed there, buddy. Takamats, we will be sending another trader to you. And the missionaries seem to be having one hell of a time duking it out. Okay, there we go. Let me condemn Islam. And I want more production towards campuses. I think I sold a lot of my diplomatic favor, which is why I'm particularly dry this this conference. Okay, Government Plaza, which is going to be completely useless to me. Send a trade route out to you. And what? Grab a trader here. Grab a library for the extra science. Okay, I don't really care about my troops. I am like a rock here. My walls are incredibly fortified. You are not getting past them. And on top of that, I have several amazing choke points. So at the moment, look at Mali. What has he been doing? At the moment, it's looking fantastic for me. Not so much for you because your science game is, I mean, it's impressive, but you're 3rd place. I have like 30 more science than you. And while, yes, that may be in part and largely in part, like half of my science is coming from the Golden Age bonus, and I'll probably collapse after we get to the Renaissance era. But, oh, great. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, back on the topic. I'm completely stopping you, Gorgo, so you've lost all of your relevance, is what I'm saying. Okay, stirrups getting knights. Maybe Gorgo will finally shut up once we upgrade our heavy chariot here. But I heavily doubt that. Okay, finally we get a religion in the medieval era. I'm kind of glad I have this plugin installed or this mod installed. Because we've been waiting, frankly, a long time. I need to get some more farms up or something up. My food yields and my food production, for that matter, have been lackluster. But that's just what happens when you go very, very district heavy. Okay, we'll go to granary. And then I want to actually transfer you over. I think it's fine to have my holy city here, actually. But I do want to have it maybe a bit more isolated with Nagoya. Harder to get to the mountains and it's more defensible. Okay, we have Frederic. That is a serious problem. He is very, very good. I'm interested to see how the alternate leader for Germany, Ludwig II, does. But he is always a very consistent and solid civ. I think it's because, despite the fact that you need to be fairly intuitive, I think, with Germany's planning and aqueducts and everything, it's just a very reliable bonus. He loves to attack city-states. He absolutely despises them. And despite that, I don't know, he's just very, very, very potent as an AI. Hey, we finally have traders up and running. Let's grab, we don't know, Ate Minangi, that's going to be useless. Grab a samurai. We don't have anywhere to put him, but we can grab one. Actually, I'll put him in the capital. Because I can't buy him, can I? That's one expensive-ass samurai. No. Okay, anyway, I'm going to be buying a builder, though, in the capital while the walls are kind of brewing. And then I'm going to be grabbing a granary here, I think, or purchasing one for you. And then I think grabbing a harbor. Because then that lighthouse will help us with the food, I think. So. Our grand religion of street sushi is here. I've been thinking about the name for a while, a year about now. That should be very, very good. I don't know what we get in terms of actual religious dedications. Perhaps something to do with work ethic. That production would be absolutely solid. But we might go for work ethic, actually. I'm surprised no one has grabbed that. On top of that, sacred places. That could be nice. Stewardship is kind of iffy. I'm going to get the Gurdwara, actually. It's not exactly the best building, but I do need some extra food in Tokyo. Okay, my choices haven't been too great in terms of religions. Thankfully, it seems like street sushi is already spreading rapidly. We're going to want it to grab some of these missionaries. Grab that Gurdwara while we are on top of it, too. And yes, I think a missionary is going to be helpful. Grab my Gurdwara here. Okay, I'm actually out of that. And then, let's see here. It's a nice +5, isn't it? We can probably put this down here and combo that with the other adjacent city districts. I believe they still apply for districts from different cities. If I am correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I believe they still apply there. Okay, gonna chop that. I'm actually gonna send this trader out of Tokyo. I do need some better yields, I think. Probably to Nagoya or Kyoto. Chop this. Okay, we got our walls up. They're not going to be exactly too useful. I didn't really have anything else to do because I'm still waiting to continue building some pops here. I think I'll get one last settler. Start spreading the religion to Tokyo, and then start spreading to Shizuoka, the street sushi, that is. Okay, I need to be suzerain to spread it to you there. And I'll spread it to Otsu then, or Ots. And then once I get a Gurdwara in the capital, it should be decent. Okay, let's get that plantation up. Go for university. And I think a library here is not a bad idea. An aqueduct too would not be bad. I think the industrial zone, while we have a fair bit of production, could be very, very useful. Yes. I think an aqueduct, we are low on housing there too. I should have built this plantation sooner though. Looks like Islam is kind of falling out, not as trendy. Not as kawaii as they say in Japan. First industrial zone has been built in Shizuoka. Gonna get a workshop immediately following. And then we got Street Sushi officially established with our last missionary charge. Okay, that's going to be a great tile to work for that extra pop. Once we get 10, we should be building, I think, the holy site. Should be comboing well. Comboing quite well. And then I'll probably ditch the commercial district. I'll probably put maybe one there, but I think that'll be it. Okay, how close? We still have some more to go. I'm going to buy one more missionary and spread the word. I'll see. It'll be interesting to see how Mali responds to this. But Islam is quickly losing its grasp on Japan. I'd never think I'd utter that sentence. Only in Civ 6, though. We finally got Tokyo. But yeah, only in Civ 6 are you uttering such sentences. Okay, we'll grab... We're still working on that samurai, aren't we? Kind of a bit slow at the moment. Got like, what, like pikes? I don't think anyone's going to be attacking us. I may be eating my words fairly soon, but I don't think that is much in the question. Takomatsu is growing very, very quickly. Temple of Artemis, Fuete, Okali, Apadana. Yeah, none of them looking too enticing. Probably grab campus research grants. I could use a great scientist. TBH. Okay, become the suzerain of Hong Kong. I'm surprised no one has dedicated any build charges to them. Very, very interesting. Okay, and now... we should be able to get this with this charge here. There we go. What was I saying? And now... Sendai is probably what we'll use our last charge on. There's like, what, one follower in Sendai? We have some serious improvement to do. It's 8 population, which is impressive. Very, very impressive. Our roads are carrying us through the countryside. I need to really try out city lights too. It's been quite a while since I've done any serious city lights gameplay or footage, so I really started the channel on city lights. So hopefully I can actually get something out for city lights. Okay, you don't like me having Hong Kong as my suzerain, my city-state. That is understandable, but okay, they got Babylon. Must be a new barb camp. But yeah. I'll grab Granary, and I need to start getting something new in Takamatsu. I think we just built that campus there. So, we'll see what we can do. How is our science? 134 to 87. Granted, this is not deity, but that is really, really good for what we currently have. And then once it pops up, once we get medieval fairs, I'm going to further boost that. We just got samurai. So we just made it to a normal age. Station you there. Samurais aren't going to be too useful. They're an okay unit if we're ranking things, but looks like Greece is also in a golden age. But yeah, not my favorite, so to say. Can I buy that university out? My turn times are taking a beating. No, I can't. Not just yet. We need to buy this, and then I'm going to get a builder. I think, like next turn, after we get some serious deals out. Okay, we're doing some trading with Mali. So the friendship, the old fire has not died yet. Okay, Gorgo is impressed by our samurai we built. We're making a comeback arc. It's like an isekai. We had our falling out. We had our tension and the high stakes in the classical era. But we are coming back. We're becoming more popular in school. Civ school, that is, as we... Looks like I need to finish that library. As we continue our isekai arc. So that's heartwarming to see. We've been the school bully, but we're coming back. Okay. I'm just going to buy all this because I have no self-control whatsoever. I think since we bought all that, actually, we're going to be pumping out this harbor for the coastal tile yields. Too bad we're not Portugal, because this would be very, very nice. And I do have a thing for small islands off the coast of major cities that just adds some nice flavor and immersion, as they call it, to the city building experience. We have some amazing resources here thanks to Maui. I don't think he planted the diamonds, but we're getting there. I said I wanted to build a holy site. I'm worried this is in risk of being droughted. We're having a drought. But I think the industrial complex or industrial zone here is probably better used. Our government plaza is not as active as I'd like it to be. Sinbad. But yeah, we need that industrial zone up for the electronics factory. Okay, let's send this from Osaka. Osaka's doing decently. They have one pop at the moment, but they could use a little kick. And I didn't think that Festival Goddess would come in too handy, but we are getting some decent food yields out, and I think it has helped with this extra tea resource here. So I think we've done some good. I probably should have recruited Maui again, but we should be fine. Okay, he's finally warming up to us, even though he just bought another suzerainty, I think, with not Hong Kong, but Muscat. What's it called? So let's go. We need another governor promotion. I'm going to grab the culture. You are, what, 8 pops? Okay, we're all fine and dandy here. Tokyo is 10. You'd be preferable over there, but we should be fine so far. Okay, that's nice. Science and culture. And I think we might buy one more trader. Maybe from Otsu. Okay, we need more trade route capacity, which we will be getting fairly soon once these harbors are up and running. Okay, that is a terrible deal. I'll accept it since I'm not using my iron at the moment. And then I'll be buying another builder. Medieval is ending fairly soon. Let's grab that builder, and then on top of it, if we can, grab a granary for the housing, because that will be coming up as we increase our yields drastically with this builder and get the wheat and the plantation with my festivals bonus. But yeah, it'll be spicy. Okay, I could use the new governor promotion even if this merchant is kind of lackluster. So let's go and grab Reina, I think. Put her in Olts. Because you are mostly a harbor town or a harbor city. Definitely our smallest city. It's going to be one of our smaller cities since there's a lot of overlapping tiles with Tokyo.
I'd imagine the whole.
Okay, grab that. And let's grab the university. Our science has to be peaking. Okay, it's going through a phase. I said I would get that civic, though, and I lied. I lied through my teeth. Okay, that's plus 24 at the moment. I actually already have it slotted. Okay, I wish this was domestic trade routes. I'm not going to need Corvée, obviously. We could get aesthetic. And we honestly have so much gold, I don't need it. Let's grab that. As we grab more theater squares, that'll become increasingly useful. Get that lighthouse, or maybe a campus even. Plus 4. I'm just going science crazy. Of course, I'll be buying a builder for him. I think we could probably use that. So, let's buy that builder. And then grab another quick deal. Okay, we'll get that. Get that. And then we'll have that lighthouse up that we can purchase so we get another trader. And then send that from Atsu. And then use the production from that trader to speed up the construction of the campus. The quick math should work out. I'll also be chopping this too, which should help. And then buying that horse, of course. So we should get that under control. Guilds. Normally, if we were the Netherlands, then we would be getting the holder. But I have not played another Netherlands game, honestly, in a while. I had a planned Let's Play like a year or two back where I was doing the Netherlands. It actually did fairly well, but I just stopped, I think, in the middle because Civ was losing some interest as New Frontier Pass kind of tapered off. But now, with the new Leader Pass, we are doing quite well for ourselves, I think. Let me grab a watermill for you. Let me start improving things. Grab a builder for yourself, why don't you? With Takumats. So yeah, our science is looking very, very solid. I think... What is his name? The other alternate Japanese leader would be blushing at the moment. Chopping that out for the commercial hub. Okay, that is a terrible deal. No, thank you. I mean, I've been your sugar daddy for a while, but I'm not sure if I'm willing to commit that much into basically a freebie in the relationship. We're not at that level, is what I'm trying to say, Gorgo. I still need to see more of a commitment. I need to see some actual love in this relationship. We're entering Renaissance. And the computer is still somehow alive. Our stream is not doing too hot, but it is what it is, honestly, at this point. I will go and reform the coinage, because we are having our trade routes. They're booming at the moment. I hope that's not for new trade routes. I honestly did not. I don't take that inspiration, first of all, too much, and we already have most of our trade routes kind of spent. I'll vote for what? I'm conserving my Diplo, I think, at the moment. But I will do tea. Okay, siege, and you hate citrus. Okay, that just so happens to be what I had. Thank you. Okay, we have a whopping 3 viewers. We should still be fine, but we might be ending the stream fairly soon.
Every man should make his son.
Send that to Tokyo. And yeah. Actually, I think we've been going on for like 2 hours now. I'll probably end the stream right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been For Extraordinaire, but I think we've kind of shown off Japan's trading capacities to a bit. If I get more popular demand, we'll continue the series. But right now, we're doing very, very well. I think our cities are doing decently too. If show greatest cities, Tokyo is second, which is fantastic. I love the greatest cities mod. But yeah, we have like what 100, but our population is tied with Aachen. Founded it a little bit before or a little bit after Aachen was founded, and all of our cities are doing decently. So we'll see how things go on from here. Looks like these wonders are doing pretty well though. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been For Extraordinaire, and I hope to see you guys later. All right, peace.